It's a ghetto people song, only them can sing this world. It's a song for the poor who is facing suffering. It's a ghetto people song, only them can sing this world. It's a song for the poor who is facing suffering. Young Police Channel from Jamaica. Big up, Rastafari. Everton Blender said that.
Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. To our loyal viewers, subscribers and Patreon member. At the channel, we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because they save lives. This is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives at this channel. We at the channel aid criminals with a passion and do not want them over here. We do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you to go to prison or the departure lounge at Madden. Moving on to today's video.
We no afraid, we no see no one where we afraid of. We no afraid, we no see no one where we afraid of. Yeah, this is Everton Blender, and it's all about the young police from Jamaica. Seeing Young Police Channel. Big up yourself. Everton Blender said that. We no afraid, we no see no one where we afraid of. Blessed love, Rastafari.
Me and him, my friend?
How you feel know him good, sir?
No, me and him is no friend. I never met him, but it was my auntie that he beat up and I had to run through the gully. But me and him is no friend.
Your auntie beat up at down at the valley?
Yeah, it wasn't down at Tivoli, it was down at the hardware where Justin was.
Oh, so you and do this a cousin?
Eh?
You and do this a cousin?
You're very good at what you do. But that's all I can say. You're very good at what you do.
Okay. Yes, today you're gonna hear us talking to a man. Yes, man. This man is the first cousin of Christopher Dudus Cook. Yes, we're talking Dudus from Tivoli Gardens, and you're going to hear some intimate information, things that you won't hear outside of the Jamaica Young Police channel. So we had a cordial, conversation with this man. And you're going to hear the dynamics of criminality in Jamaica and in the Tivoli space. And it always have been intertwined with political power, community allegiances, and a complex web of underworld alliances. You're going to hear about the killing of Willie Agat, a notorious figure in Jamaica's criminal landscape. Is a prime example of how deeply these connections run. This event was just not a simple murder. It involved layers of influence that stretched from streets to high-ranking government officials. This man is Christopher Dudus Cook's first cousin. You're going to hear about the Willie Agat's demise, however, of political and criminal intrigue. Agat had earned the ire of Jamaican finance minister at the time, Dr. Omar Davis. The animosity between them was intense, driven by Agat's blatant disrespect for the minister. A bold act in which, in a country where offending powerful figures can have deadly consequences. Agat's disrespect reached a point where it became a political issue. It was no longer just a street matter. It became something that required resolution at the highest level of government. When Davis saw the intervention, he turned to Dr. Peter Phillips, who at the time wielded significant influence in Jamaican security apparatus. He was the Minister of National Security. Phillips, known for his political clout and strong ties to the special branch of the police force, took the matter seriously. The special branch were tasked with dealing with this sensitive political and security operation, was mobilized. However, This operation wouldn't be under solely by the police. In a strategic move, men from Tivoli Gardens, one of the most feared and organized garrison community in Kingston, were called upon to execute the operation. Some men from Special Branch, yes, one of them, born, men from Special Branch, they recruited men from Tivoli Gardens because this was the opportunity was ripe for them to get rid of Willie Agat. So this was passed on to them. The same criminal them know that yes, one of the men, they suspect him to be a police officer, but they weren't sure because he lived in Tivoli Gardens, yeah man. And they weren't sure if he's a police officer because he had never, but you know how it is in Tivoli Gardens. This man always walk with he's a part of the system, but a part of the bigger system, so I'm part of two systems. So over this operation was understood by the police. And them recruitment from Tivoli Gardens involved in it. So Tivoli Gardens, under the reign of Christopher Dudus Cook, was a powerful center, not just in West Kingston, but throughout Jamaica. Cook's influence stretched far beyond his community. He commanded loyalty and fear, both of which were critical to maintain order in often chaotic criminal world of Jamaica. When men from Tivoli Gardens were involved in operation, it signified the highest level of seriousness. So the involvement of Tivoli Gardens men in the killing of Agar wasn't merely rumor, it was fact. This was confirmed by eyewitnesses, particularly from Top Jungle, another dangerous area, who could identify one of the participants, known as Gummy Bear. Gummy Bear was a known associate of the Tivoli organization, and its presence at the scene left little doubt about who had been responsible for the hit. The killing of Agat was a calculated response to show a force that combined with the authority of the state, with the ruthlessness of the streets, a deep connection between politics and criminality. So what makes this case even more intricate is the involvement of government officials. The use of the special branch detectives show that this was no ordinary police operation. Special branch officers typically handle cases that are of political or national security importance. The fact that they collaborated men from Tivoli Gardens underscore or entrench the connection between politics and criminality is in Jamaica. When Dr. Peter Phillips put things in motion, it wasn't just about eliminating a criminal. It was about restoring respect and authority in a system that often walks a fine line between governance and gang rule. This symbiotic relationship between the state and criminal elements is not unique to the case of Willie Agat. In many cases throughout Jamaica's history, political figures have relied on the muscles of garrison communities to enforce order, silence dissent, or eliminate threats. The overlap between Jamaica's political machinery and its criminal underworld has been a source of power for both sides. Politicians benefit from the ability to control violent elements, while criminals enjoy a certain level of protection and impunity in exchange for their service. So both of them go hand in hand. So that because Willie got a criminal, him enjoy that coverage from the political class, whilst him can commit him crime, whether drugs runnings and all kind of things, and him get protection from his state until him upset the apple cart. So to truly understand the depth of a criminal political alliance in Jamaica, one must consider the perspective of individuals like Christopher Dudus Cook, first cousins, a figure who himself has been involved in criminal activities in the United States. This connection reveals the international reach of Jamaica's gangs. With members operating not just locally but also abroad, where they continue to influence events at home. This cousin shed light on a critical moment in Jamaica's recent history, the 2010 incursion into Tivoli Gardens by security forces. This was one of the most violent and intense military police operations in Jamaica's history, aimed at capturing Christopher Dudus Cook. The operation was not just about apprehending a criminal, it was about dismantling a system of criminal power that had become too powerful for the government to tolerate. Yet, according to this insider, the operation also had the influence and tacit support of some prominent members of Jamaican society who had benefited from Cook's reign, but were now willing to distance themselves from him once the political tide turned against him. So what emerged from these accounts is a portrait of a society where crime, politics, and social structure are deeply enmeshed. The killing of Willie Haggard, while a shocking event, is just one chapter in a larger narrative of how power is wielded in Jamaica. Figures like Gummy Bear and men from Tivoli Gardens are not merely gangsters, they are enforcers of a system where political grievances are settled through violence and where loyalty to community or politician often means carrying out dangerous and deadly missions. The 2010 incursion into Tivoli Gardens was a breaking point in this relationship. While it marked the end of Dudu's rule, temporarily, it did not end the broader system of political criminal alliance. Today, the legacy of that operation and killing a figure like Haggard continue to shape Jamaica's political criminal landscape. So the man that we're talking about, him named Colin Man, and then you have an next one named Paul Ignatius Williams. Them call him Sexy Paul. Yeah, they yes. So both men, they had played their role in the killing of Willie Haggard. Remember that. Paul Ignatius Williams, aka Sexy Paul, the man they are criminal a long time, and Gummy Bear. Yeah, they have been around for a long time. So we're gonna let you listen to our Christopher Dudus Cook's cousin. So you watch, you listen, and you decide.
Me and him, my friend?
Or if you know him good too.
No, me and him is no friend. I never met him, but it was my auntie that he beat up and I had to run through the gully. But me and him is no friend.
Your auntie beat up at down at the valley?
Yeah, it wasn't down at the valley. It was down at the hardware where Justin was.
Oh, so you and do this a cousin? You and do this a cousin?
You're very good at what you do. But that's all I can say. You're very good at what you do.
Okay.
When the thing with the Colombians, them, right, with Willie Haggard, it's not Willie Haggard who robbed the Colombians. It was his nephew that robbed them. And Willie is in Jamaica at the time. You understand? And he got word that his nephew, you understand, one with them, with them called Roses. I think it's Steve Roses. You understand? He was the one that was in the U.S. with his mother. And it was not his mother boyfriend. It was a girl's boyfriend. It's just that she and his mother was friends. That's it. And it was not cash. He robbed the Colombians. It's 2 suitcases of cocaine, pure fish scales. You understand? But you see how life is because he was even upset. Steve, he was even upset that Willie really took over because Willie just called him when I don't know if it was his.
So let me ask you. You know about this incident?
Okay, so I was in jail with him.
You was in jail with what's his name?
Steve Roses.
So where is he now?
And he told,
Where is he now?
I think I've been here a while now. I don't know if he's dead or if he's still alive. But you can find information on him.
They were killed by men nearby. It was local. And but
it was local. Okay.
One of the men that killed him was killed by Dudu's son, Titiman. Titiman had killed that man. So you'd have to, one of the killers. Titiman killed one of the killers. You understand? That is Dudu's.
Why was that? Why would that be?
Why? Because why? The reason it has nothing to do with the coke why they killed him. The reason why they killed he was killed is because of a football match at Tony Spalding complex. Where Edward Seaga was there along with Omar Davis, showing solidarity to the communities. And Willie got he was originally a labourite, before he switched, because he and General Starkey had committed rape down in a Denham town here, so they had to flee, and they took refuge in Jonestown. You understand? And so he was at the football match with Edward at complex that has Tony Spalding complex, and he said that a whole heap of labourite was there with Edward Seaga, and he took out an American dollar and said the hungry president in respect a dead president, and that's the reason why he lost his life. He was killed by men from Tivoli Gardens. When we say men from Tivoli Gardens, along with police officers from Special Branch. So it was a mixture of police and criminals that did it.
Okay.
So that's why they did.
What I'm just saying. What I'm just saying. Based on what I'm just saying is that.
That's why they did not take Blackadoo's gun. Because one of the police.
That's why they did not what?
That's why they did not take Blackadoo's gun. One of the policemen that involved in the killing, Blackadoo's knew him. You understand? Yes. So that's why they did, because normally gunmen don't kill someone who have a license firearm and don't take it. So that's why police were able to recover it, because.
Hold up, just rewind that one there where you just said again.
Huh? West Kingston. Oh, okay. So what name? So this guy named Gummy Bear from Tivoli, from Denham Town.
I know him so good.
You have photograph of him?
I know him. Say it again.
You have photograph of Gummy Bear?
If I have a photograph of him, so how much would you pay for that?
No, man, I don't pay for information.
Oh, okay. No, I thought you was interested in business. Okay.
No, man. That's look here. No, let me tell you this.
I'm hearing you.
No, listen what I'm saying. Anytime you're paying for information, that's when you're not a patriot. You're doing business. I thought you were doing business. I don't. No, listen. I don't do business. I'm a patriot.
Okay.
If you have listened what I've said before, and I'll say it again, I don't pay for information. Even when I was a police officer, even when I was a detective back in Jamaica, I have people who are confidential informants, and they weren't. I didn't have them on any payroll or anything like that. I didn't have to give them. I didn't have to pay them, like give them monthly money or anything like that to get information. These were people who are patriots. Them love them community, and them hate criminals. Period.
I got you.
You understand what I'm saying? Anytime, the only time you pay somebody for information is like a criminal inside our gang, and they are the ones that will provide the intimate information, even about when they might commit crime, robbery, and all of these things, and that criminal would not be present. And if that criminal is even present, you would allow that criminal to escape on earth. You understand? But 9 out of 10 times, if them escape on earth and them not getting a shot or anything like that, people in a gang will start looking at them and I wonder if they are involved. Or, you understand what I'm saying? So that's why I don't pay for information. Because once you start paying for information, people start telling lies and them things. Once people are patriotic, because everything that people do, them have a motives. There's always motives. Yeah. So those of you who want to, to listen this conversation in depth.
When the thing with the Colombians, them, right, with Willie Haggard, It's not Willie Haggard who robbed the Colombians.
Mm-hmm.
It was his nephew that robbed them. And Willie is in Jamaica at the time. You understand? And he got word that his nephew, you understand, one with them, you know, what them called Roses, I think it's Steve Roses. You understand? He was the one that was in the US with his mother.
Mm-hmm.
And it was not his mother boyfriend. It was a girl's boyfriend. It's just that she and his mother was friends. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was not cash. He robbed the Colombians. His 2 suitcases of cocaine, pure fish scales. You understand? But you see how life is because he was even upset. Steve, he was even upset that Willie really took over because Willie just called him when I don't know if it was his.
So let me ask you. Oh, you know about? You know about this incident?
Okay, so I was in jail with him.
Oh, okay. You was in jail with what's his name?
Steve
Roses. So where is he now?
And he told.
Where is he now?
I think I've been here a while now. I don't know if he's dead or if he's still alive.
Mm-hmm.
But you can find information on him.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Because you understand, he with Bogle them and all of them, he was there too.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? But the thing about him is that when when Willie called him, based on what he's saying, you know, Willie asked him, said, boy, because like Willie had tested him out and said, he said, things are going for you, what you can do for me. And he says to Willie, this is when him done robbed them, you know. Because you understand, the girl who boyfriend, you understand, him has to convince her, say, him done take the things them already and she need to leave, and him took care of her and things like that. But when Willie called him and when Willie asked him, said, Willie asked him, said, what you can do for me? He says to Willie, what you want? You want, like him, let's say, you want a 5 Series BMW Benz, whatever. From Willie heard that, according to him. From Willie heard that. Willie said to him, don't do nothing until I come. And Willie came there and dominated the whole situation. That he resented that. But you see how life is. Willie may have ended up dying over the whole thing. And maybe saved his life. You understand? But, you know, that's a true story. But, you know, that's how them things there is. But I'm just giving you an example of, you know, I can give you the clear details on it.
Look here, I had spoken to someone who were in their circle, who's from the same community as I am. And it's you know, totally different from what you're saying. Even when it come on to Willie Haggard's wife, Little Miss, and all kind of things she can't read, and one whole heap of things. You understand what I'm saying?
No, not about what I'm just saying. She wasn't there.
Mm-hmm. I know.
What I'm saying it had nothing to do with her.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying is that the reason why Willie could bring them on the map.
Yeah.
The way how he brought them on the map is because of those 2 suitcases that was taken. You understand? Mm-hmm. Because he cannot be compared to Black Douche, Big Bunny, and all them other men there.
Oh, you knew these men personally?
I went up to Black Douche's house. What do you mean?
That's not no. I asked you. That's what I asked you.
That is the real smuggler. You understand?
I know.
Willie, but when Willie got those 2 suitcases, as I'm saying to you, it wasn't cash. It was pure fish scale.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? That's what the guy says. You understand? So that is why you see Willie, and that is why you see Little Miss can do what she do to this day.
Mm-hmm.
Because You know, so what I'm just saying is that, but the point of it was, is that for the guy, Willie may have saved his life because when Willie took responsibility for all of that, you know, Willie is the bad man. And him put him nephew once and give, you understand, but him dominated the whole thing. That him nephew kind of resented that he didn't get the limelight like where Willie did get the limelight for. Mm-hmm. But Willie may have paid for it his whole life with it. You understand? And mm-hmm. then some other man ended up dying who really had nothing to do with it. You understand? Yes. That is Blackadoosh and Big Bunny. Them just, you understand? Because
no, that's not the reason why they were killed, you know.
Yeah.
It have nothing to do. It has nothing to do with the coke thing. The coke thing.
So why they were killed?
They were killed by men nearby. It was local, and
it was local. Okay.
One of the men that killed him was killed by Dudu's son, Titiman. Titiman had killed that man, so you'd have to, you know, one of the killers. Titiman killed one of the killers. You understand? That is Dudu's.
Why was that? Why would that be?
Why? Well, because.
Why?
The reason it has nothing to do with the coke why they killed him. The reason why they killed he was killed is because of a football match at Tony Spalding complex, where Edward Seaga was there along with Omar Davis, showing solidarity to the communities. And Willie got he was originally a labourite, you know, before he switched, because he and General Starkey had committed rape down in a Denham town here, so they had to flee, and they took refuge in Jonestown. You understand? And so he was at the football match with Edward at complex that has Tony Spalding complex, and he he said that a whole heap of labourite was there with Edward Seaga, and he took out an American dollar and said the hungry president in respect a dead president. And that's the reason why he lost his life. He was killed by men from Tivoli Gardens. When we say men from Tivoli Gardens, along with police officers from Special Branch. So it was a mixture of police and criminals that did it.
Okay.
So that's why they did.
What I'm just saying. What I'm just saying. Based on what I'm just saying is that.
That's why they did not take Blackadoosh gun. Because one of the police.
That's why they did not what?
That's why they did not take Blackadoosh gun. One of the police, one of the policemen that involved in the killing, Blackadoosh knew him. You understand? Yes. So that's why they did, because normally gunmen don't kill someone who have a license firearm and don't take it. So that's why police were able to recover it, because...
Hold up, just rewind that one there where you just said again. You said normally gunmen don't what?
Normally when gunmen kill someone who have a license gun, they normally took the gun from
They would normally take it, okay.
Yes, and they did not take Blackadoosh gun.
Okay, I see. So what you're saying then, you're saying that man from Tivoli done it.
Yes, they are involved in this killing. Along with special branch police officers, you know.
Right.
They're no longer existing. Special branch police officers are police officers that they will infiltrate gangs because they are from the community, born and raised. But even although they are police officers, not even the criminals know that they are police. But these are rogue cops. You understand? Yes, you know.
Right.
So that is what happened.
Yeah, and you're talking about like where Bigger Ford usually was in charge of.
No. Special branch detective they are undercover cops. They would never identify themselves to you as cops. These are people that put them life on the line for the security of the country, of the nation.
Right. Right.
So they would go
And
undercover.
they
They would go
and they
undercover.
also kill criminals as well, too, right?
Yes, man, and that's the reason
Yeah,
they would
that's
go
what I
on.
mean.
They would infiltrate gangs and able to dismantle it from within,
Right.
without them even firing a shot.
I got you.
You understand? They'll be able to
I got what you're saying.
lead gang members into into the security force so that they can kill them.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
I got what you.
While their fingers, their fingers are clean.
Right. Yeah. Because what happened is that I wasn't. You understand? Because what I'm just saying, I just thought that was the.
No,
when
man,
I listened
it wasn't the Colombians.
No, what I'm
killing.
just saying, I got what you're saying. When I listened to it, when I listened to what you were saying, maybe you have an update. The one that I listened to, maybe it's an outdated one.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe you have more. You understand? I thought that was the narrative, but what I'm just saying, the part that I know to be true.
Yes.
I'm not talking about who killed them or anything like that.
Oh, you're talking about the reason why he was killed.
I am talking about the whole Willie Agard was able to establish themselves. That's how he established himself.
He was arrogant. Willie Agard was arrogant, you know. You understand?
No, I mean, what I'm just saying, I was just talking about the part of they really robbed the Colombians.
Oh, yes.
You understand? I was just talking about that part.
Oh, okay. So you're the nephew robbed the Colombians in Miami.
Yes, correct.
So you were living in Miami then when it happened?
No. What I'm saying to you that I was in jail with him.
Where you were in jail?
This is Lona, Denhamtown.
Oh, so wait. So you were in jail with him in Denhamtown?
That's correct.
Which
that story.
Oh, okay. So where you from?
Huh? Me?
Yes.
Like, what you mean?
I thought Jamaica, man. Where in Jamaica you from?
Specific.
Huh?
In West Kingston.
Oh, okay. So you know, what name? So you know this guy named Gummy Bear from Tivoli, from Denhamtown.
I know him so good.
You have photograph of him?
I know him. Huh? Say it again?
You have photograph of Gummy Bear?
If I have a photograph of him? So how much would you pay for that?
No, man. I don't pay for information.
Okay. No, I thought you was interested in business. Okay.
No, man. Look here. No, let me tell you this.
I'm hearing you.
No, listen what I'm saying. Anytime you're paying for information, that's when you're not a patriot. You're doing business. I thought you do business. No, listen. I don't do business. I'm a patriot.
Okay.
If you have listened what I've said before, and I'll say it again, I don't pay for information. Even when I was a police officer, even when I was a detective back in Jamaica, I have people who are confidential informants, and they weren't. I didn't have them on any payroll or anything like that. I didn't have to give them. I didn't have to pay them, like give them monthly money or anything like that to get information. These were people who are patriots. Them love them community, and them hate criminals. Period.
I got you.
You understand what I'm saying? Anytime, the only time you pay somebody for information is like a criminal inside our gang, and they are the ones that would provide the intimate information, even about when they commit crime, robbery, and all of these things, and that criminal would not be present. And if that criminal is even present, you would allow that criminal to escape on earth. You understand? But 9 out of 10 times, if them escape on earth and them not getting a shot or anything like that, people in a gang will start looking at them and I wonder if they are involved. Or, you understand what I'm saying? So that's why I don't pay for information. Because once you start paying for information, people start telling lies and them things. Once people are patriotic, because everything that people do, them have a motives. There's always motives. Yeah. So just like how you are talking to me now, and you're talking about business. So your thing is that. Anything that you're sharing with me, literally, you want some form of enumeration. No, I mean, I don't operate in that sense.
I got you, man.
Yes.
Man, you don't have to explain yourself, no problem. But I got what you're saying.
Yeah.
But and I wish you the best.
Yes.
In what you're doing. You understand? I wish you the best.
So
in my experience,
So let me
Go
ask you.
ahead.
Let me ask you this. What happened to Cowboy, the one that sent do this at prison? You know my friend too?
If me and him a friend?
Or if you know him good too?
No, me and him is no friend. I never met him, but it was my auntie that he beat up, and I had to run through the gully. But me and him is no friend.
Your auntie beat up down at the valley?
Yeah, it wasn't down at Tivoli. It was down at the hardware where Justin was.
Oh, so you do this a cousin?
Eh?
You do this a cousin?
You're very good at what you do. But that's all I can say. You're very good at what you do.
Okay, but you
know
all along say a Tivoli man killed Willie Agard. Because of
if I know that, no, I don't know that.
No,
if I knew that, what I'm just saying, as I said to you, sir, if I knew that, I don't know that. I'm giving you a straight up. You understand? I'm just telling you what I know, but I don't know that. It's what I listened to your program and I heard what your program said.
Yes.
And because of what the program said. And I'm like, I heard that story before. You understand? I could link it. I'm like, if that is what they're saying, that it looked like what Steve was saying in jail was really true. Because he was upset. Because he was like, you understand? He was taking the credit. He was saying that it was me. It wasn't Willie. Me.
Okay, so let me ask you. Your aunt, that was what? Is what a Jim Brown mother, a Jim Brown sister, or Dudu's mother sister?
Impossible, man.
Huh?
Impossible, man. And some other stories that you have.
I am asking you.
It would be Dudu's mother sister.
Okay.
That would be my mother.
Okay, so the auntie.
Yeah, man. If him would have deal with Jim Brown, them would have killed him right away, man. Them wouldn't wait.
Yeah, but it was Livity. That came and let him out of the jail.
No, that's what I'm saying. So if it was Jim Brown auntie, that would have been a problem. It was Jim Brown's sister. You understand? It would have been a problem.
Oh, so Jim Brown? Okay. So you're not related to Jim Brown. You're related to Dudu's mother.
Yeah, so you get what I'm saying. Saying if it was Jim Brown's sister, it would have been a problem because Liberty wouldn't let him out, would it?
So let me ask you. So why Liberty?
And then also too is this. Let me make you get it right, so you can have your details them clear. The jails don't have locks on it. If you want to walk out of there, you can walk out of there on your own detriment. They allow them to walk through. It don't have any lock. Once they put you in, if you want to come out, you come out.
Okay, so so if you come out at your own detriment.
Yeah, the man them outside. You understand? So it don't have a lock like them lock you in or anything like that. But if Live Up come and say you come out and go on your yard, nobody not patrol it.
Okay, so let me ask you.
That's like a key.
So because Dudu's aunt is not related to Liberty, that's the reason why him call Gummy Bear and tell him to come and let him out because Dudu's wasn't there.
I got you.
So what? So let me ask you this now.
All I'm saying is that remember saying no. I can just tell you what I know.
Yeah, I know that. So let me ask you.
I don't know because when the thing happened, I was in jail at the time.
Which year that?
Yeah.
Which year that happened? Which year that happened when?
Which year is that? I have to go back. I was in jail at the time because it's the same aunt. Because it happened at Justin
Hardware.
He had a girlfriend there that worked with Justin.
Who had a girlfriend there? Cowboy.
And he was treating her real bad. He was beating her, and like my aunt said something to him, and my aunt she challenged him because she.
What's the name of your aunt?
Huh?
What's the name of your aunt?
Where you going to, man? Sure. Where you going to, man? But I can't just give you what you have, man. I can't give you so much. I can just give you that, so that I can get that story clear. Yeah, you understand? So, and she was the one, the reason why I knew about it, because I'm in jail, I'm in Spanish Town. The reason I knew about it is that...
You were in Spanish Town jail then?
Yeah, at the time. So and the reason why I knew... The reason why I knew about it is because she's the one that came and paid the money so that them let me out.
So what you were in jail for?
Eh?
What were you in jail for?
Go easy, man. Some other thing. Yeah, but the point of it is, this point. When she paid the money in order to get me out.
Who should pay the money to?
No, it was a fine.
Oh, okay. So what the fine for?
That's what I'm saying. We'll talk about that another time. But the main point of it is, that's how I knew about it, because she was going through that.
Yes.
You know, that's how because I actually was in jail. So the details of it is you supplying some details of how he got out of the jail and things like wherever you got that information. The only thing I can just refine it for you. Like say, well, listen, there's no locks on that. You understand? So that when you're talking, when you're doing your presentation and people hear your story, people who know about it, they know, say, well, he knows this, but, well, this is true, but this is not true. You understand? When they know, say, that the jails them down there, they don't have any key on it. It's just you understand? It's just like our abandoned, like our downtown, you have some abandoned places.
Abandoned buildings,
the jail
yes.
is like a building like that. You understand? That, and
but the building no abandoned is a apartment, but a jail.
No, may I tell you how it is?
In Tivoli Gardens.
Right? I am telling you how it is. Yes. But if you ever go down where they have the police station now, right? So it's right beside the gully. I don't know if them fix it up or, you understand? It's right beside the gully. Once you're walking through the gully, it's supposed to be, all right, which side you would be coming from. Once you're walking through, you're going to walk across that gully. The jail is there, you understand? Because it's not on the front page, but they're right there. So it's not like it's one of the apartments, them, in a job or any kind of way like that. You understand? Nobody lives there. You understand? You understand? So, and yeah, so at least I give you that. But yeah, man, I wish you well on your endeavors there, man. Since me and your business don't conflict. You understand? You see it from a direction. And,
me a patriot kind of thing there. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got what you do.
So let me ask you now. So you are not related to you're not related to Liberty. You're just related to Dodos.
Yeah, man. But man, you talk about that already, man. I told you. You're doing it very well. You understand it. So we can't keep going over it. And once we're past it, we're past. But anyway, I don't want to waste no more of your time.
No, I waste my time on it.
But it was good talking to you.
So let me ask you this now. So why leave it? Why leave it? Knew that Dodos knew that Cowboy was out on bail. And him never tell Dodos. Why him never tell Dodos said them did bite him a foreign and him out on bail?
What I'm saying, that no, I wasn't privy to that.
Oh, okay.
You understand? I am. You understand? So those in the details, I wasn't privy to that.
Because you
remember say because him leave to go foreign. So I wasn't privy to all of that. You understand? That's
yes.
If you're saying that is true, that's between the brothers. I mean, I couldn't You understand?
You
Based
could
on what
you
you're
could you could
saying,
not elaborate.
We no
I couldn't.
afraid, we no see no
You
one
understand?
where
I
we
can't
afraid.
say when me hear or
You
you understand? Me just
can
hearing
speak to what you have knowledge about.
like when me know. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? And if me know it's from. Even if I don't hear it, I'm hearing it from genuine people who were there.
Yes.
Not, you understand? So I can't speak to the things a person says this. I don't want, and that's what I was saying, is that you seems to want to have genuine information on your show. And I think you will have more patrons too. Because once them hear your story and them say, you are dot your I and you are cross your T's them, they'll be like, hey, where is he getting his information from? Because they realize that your thing stand out, you know? And they realize that everything match. So, because it has to match, you know?
Okay.
It has to match back with everything else.
Okay. So let me ask you. So when last you've been down to Fort Dix to visit Dodos to look for him? I know that he can't get visitors. Yes.
If I've never visited him.
What then your cousin why?
Say yeah?
So why you not visit him?
I've never visited him. I mean, what you mean? I have never visited him. What you mean?
You have a woman that come from down at Tivoli and them thing now. She visit Dodos every month. I not remember what's
her name? What's her name?
She dep on the channel. She dep on the channel. I don't remember her name half and them thing.
You remember the name? Yeah. So it's Dodos' mother is Patsy.
Yeah, that's
right?
Yeah, man. Patsy.
Yeah, and where whose daughter you said Patsy is?
No, I know whose daughter.
I heard you said it. No, man. Whose daughter? I heard you said it.
Patsy Bonga.
Yeah, I heard you said it. Whose daughter you said she is?
Charlie Mattress or something like that.
Oh, good. That's what I heard you say. So she's not Charlie Mattress' daughter. My mother is Charlie Mattress' daughter. She is not Charlie Mattress' daughter, though.
So who is she?
So that is why her name is Holly Burton. Charlie Mattress' children's name is Jackson.
Okay, so
she's not
Charlie Mattress' daughter.
She's not Charlie Mattress' daughter, though.
But she's raised in her community as Charlie's Mattress' daughter.
Huh?
She's raised in the community as Charlie.
No. Because Charlie Mattress and our grandmother or her mother wasn't really together like that. You understand? It didn't even raise my mother. You understand? And although she and his brother, he didn't even raise them. But they were his children. Because she's a well-known lady by the name of Joyce Madden. She's related to the funeral home people, Madden. So that's how that works. I gave you a lot. So when you do your research, you'll see how it connects. All right? When you do your research. But it was good talking to you, Mr. Port.
All right, my brother. You take care of yourself.
You too.
You forgot look for your cousin and them thing, man. Because in America and them thing, it really matter what kind of crime a person commit on them thing, and them that prison or jail. You still gotta look for them, man. No, man. I get what you're saying, but then what it is that it's a life I'm running away from. It's a life I'm going far away from. So you understand? When I came, them deport me back here. Then deport you from where?
And when I came, I'm Jamaica. You know, so Jamaica deport people, right?
Yeah, I know that.
Okay, good. So they deport me back here.
But look here, in Jamaica, police lock you up on them thing. You talk like Jamaican, them no need no farmer identification to find out who you are.
No. Not when you go jail. Not when you get locked up in a Spanish town, though.
No, man. Look here. Unless you want them know, say you're born a foreign.
No. Let's where you go now. Let me put you up on it, man. You're a police or a soldier.
No,
You know,
well,
I think you
basically,
say you're a police.
I was a
Right?
detective,
No, what I'm
yes.
saying, if you go to the regular jail, that is fine. But if a court find you guilty, and you go Spanish Town, right? Once you go into that facility,
in a prison,
in order for you to leave, you must present your identification.
why am I not even? Well, you know, so I'm not even know
No,
that.
man, I'm not ask you. May I tell you? Because my aunt came to pay the money. And when she came to pay the money, they're like, yeah, they accept the money, but we can't let him go. Because she brought my birth certificate. And they're like, but we can't let him go. We must call immigration. And the immigration them came and picked me up.
Why?
That's the U.S. immigration, yeah.
U.S. immigration come and pick you up at out of airport, out of airport, or
no. They came at the prison in order for them to let me go. And when they let me go, and afterwards during the incursion, I got in trouble again. No, and this time no, it's like the policy in Jamaica changed. That they had a place where they put us. That is at the high-rise building. So me ending up, you know the high-rise? After I got released from Spanish Town, I'm ending up in Spanish Town again. And when I got released from Spanish Town, them send me now, because my release now, come to do the time over, and them send me now to high-rise because they couldn't let me go. For safekeeping, they call it. And I was there because my passport expired and the immigration come. And the immigration, I had to take my picture in there. And we got a renewed passport eventually. And even my son, when I told them about my son, who was born in Jamaica, they didn't give him everything for himself, and the two of us was able to come here. So I want a new life for myself, you understand? And that's what I'm doing right now. All of that, them know what I'm doing. You understand? It's me see what it is. Me see what it's all about. As you rightfully call it, that's how they call it, the system. And I really see what the system is, because they knew. That's why they kept saying it. The system. They knew they couldn't control it. They knew that the system was more stronger than them. That is those who supposed to be running it. They knew that they were fighting against a force that was more powerful than them. They knew it. They understood it. You understand? Because that's why they would always say, system. Because despite the power that they had, things happened that they could not control. And they knew it. And they were desperately trying to control it. To, have a handle on it. And just couldn't manage it. Because the system, they understood that the system was bigger than them. They knew it. They knew it, So they understood it. And it is what it is, because you see, a labor government, and them end up in a prison. So,
well. The thing is that the PMP treat the labor. Well, look here. Remember, I said the PMP them, the PMP are a criminal organization. Them get 2 for 1. We do this, You see labor right now. The labor right now.
I get what I'm just saying. That means it was bigger than Jamaica then. Because who can get them to do that?
Well, only Democrats, them. Because remember, I say PMP and the Democrats are always friendly. Two of them, you understand what I'm saying? The PMP and the Democrats are friends.
Yeah, well, that's correct. What I'm just saying, whatever way it works, whatever way it works, the point of it is, you understand, the system is bigger than the Jamaican government. And even the U.S. government, that means the U.S. government bigger than them, which we all know. But even them is still bigger than them because all of these rulers, man, they seems to be working for someone who have our worst interest at heart. You understand? Because, yeah, man, the whole thing is that you understand? When the thing about him was, all right, check this out. I have an uncle, right? He's dead now.
Who's that?
When you talk about, I have an uncle. I won't say his name. You understand?
So what the sense of meant? So look here, him dead. Look here. No, hold on. You have an uncle and him dead. So why are you afraid to mention him name?
No, I'm not. I just don't want to. That's all. It's not about fear or anything.
So what is?
I just made that statement. The point of this is just because that's not my main point. The point of it is you see when it comes to the busman them that comes downtown there,
yes,
he would extort them. They would pay him. But the one thing about that is he wasn't really into that.
Yes.
But because this is his uncle, him not into it. In fact, the man them who work for my uncle, who collects the money and things like that, if someone makes a complaint, Dodos will deal with them harshly. You understand? To discourage them from working with my uncle because I'm not really going to do him uncle anything. You know, him don't want, and him say him uncle, I'm not want him uncle say anything. But him not want him uncle, you understand, have they would say, boy, you allow Jim Brown them said to do anything, but you don't allow us to do anything. But he just allow it because his uncle was older than him, and
that's that is his mother's brother.
That's correct. So he allows it, and he allows it, and I never forgot when my grandmother, when he's doing his thing, and some argument come up, and Douglas would always remind him, say, remember, I am not the one who told you to go and collect. And remind him of that because he always wanted to show the difference between him and Matches Lynn. That we don't do it the way how they do it.
Oh, so okay, so Dudus don't take money from the busman and the taxi man then?
No, he had other ways to make his money.
Okay, from the kind of business and everything.
He didn't see it as he seen it as like low grade. He seen, that he seen it as a red eye. Like you interested in what other people is trying to, them I make them money and you just want, and he wouldn't do that. And it ended up that when I heard that one of the charges against him was extortion, and I'm like, he don't really do that. You see how like it. And another thing to tell you too, you hear about Pasa. I'm sure you heard about that.
Yes, man. I had spoken to even. I spoke to maybe about I want to tell you surprisingly, I had spoken to about maybe about 20 white people. And I can tell you that white people, and they have nothing but glaring good things to say about him, because they say that because they're saying that even as tourists, it's because of him why that part of Jamaica is open up to tourists and why people are safe. And you understand?
Because that's what they were interested in.
Yes.
They were interested in bringing it back. That's what you understand? Their whole goal. But the thing about it is that the people who keep that have nothing to do with that as them.
Pasa have nothing to do with this.
Family. Not even the Koch family. Nothing at all.
So they just use his name then?
So it's a man that has a drugstore that's called Miles Drugstore.
Yes, and Spanish Town Road.
Right, that is his son that does that.
Okay,
And
so they just use Dudus as his
but
name.
no, they didn't. None at all. But people think that he had some patronage in it, right? But he had nothing to do with it. But he understood because he always is looking at the bigger picture. Because he knew, say once, because the song that they're using is a song called, what are them, Swash.
From Tivoli.
Is that Swash? Swash is the guy, that is his sound system. It's not Dudus, But when Dudus was having his show, that is called Champion in Action. Remember, you have Stone Love and all of the other sound then. Yes. He would always use Swash, whether he might use Stone Love or not. But he brought them, and you understand, always use them because them was an area sound, and bring them. That's why Swash ended up elevate the way how they ended up elevated, right? So this is the moral of the story now. When Siaga found out, say that Swash don't pay tax to Dudus or anybody. There's no guess who ended up taxing Mr. Miles?
Who?
That was Siago. He wanted Mr. Miles need to give him $1 million and things like that because I'm just showing you how life is. You understand? This is how it is. So these are so stories like that. I can give you details like that, but that's life, and so to show you how it is, that eventually, when he ended up coming out of politics, he ended up the things them that he usually leave to the bad man them. When the bad man them decide say they want to become legitimate people now, and get him out, right? Get him out because he didn't want them to become legitimate. And then get him out, right? He ended up started to do what the things were usually leave for them. He ended up trying to profit. So yeah, and same way with all of the things them when used in created, which was noble objective, The football team, the things them that he done around the West Kingston. It was far-sighted. He was ahead of the game and everything. But eventually, in the end, he ended up not building the project. He stopped building up the project there and ended up needing the money. So when he sell a football player and things like that, the money went into his pocket, not to build up the program. That he had a noble objective. So he did have a noble objective when he started. But when things started to turn, because he could not win another election. He could not win another election. He could not win another election. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
He was the best thing for Jamaica still, though. You understand? He was the best thing.
No,
he was the best thing.
No, but check this out because I know this. This is information I know. My father was a director at National Water Commission. And he was an engineer because he came here. That's why they ended up having me here. He was a director at Water Commission. And check this out. I never forgot. When them started to lock up all of the showmen here, I came back to Jamaica. That is in 1988. I was about 18 at the time. And I came back. And I never forgot. Me and my cousin, that is Dudus' brother, not Jim Brown's son. Me and my cousin went up there. And when we went up there, that's his mother's son. When we went up there, my cousin said to my father, and would like him to give him a job up there. And my father know. Him is a PMP. Although my mother was the first one in our family to turn labor. First one. That's why, you understand? Because most of that area, as I was saying to you, most of that area was PMP. Right? My father, that's why I'm trying to give you the details about Starkey and like how you say, Willie Agar was Laborite before. I'm just kind of giving it to you, say, but well, because him come from Denham Town or in that area, Lizard Town was PMP. And that's where Starkey, Chestnut Lane, where I used to live on, Chestnut Lane was PMP. You understand? Beeson Street was PMP. You understand? The different street them going down there. You had Pink Lane was Laborite. You understand? But I'm just showing you on this. It wasn't all like all of it are Laborite. No, it wasn't always like that. You understand? So when Starkey them usually come from the corner and things like that, Chestnut Lane a for them place. Going down to Lizard Town a for them place that. And mother usually lived there, so I get all what you're saying. When you say that, boy, they were original Laborite, but I'm just saying, be a little careful because they don't must have been Laborites. Because most of that area was PMP. It's just a little small section Laborite had.
Yes.
You understand? Seattle was the one that really got them from the back of wall and strengthened them up. And really, you understand, and with Jim Brown and them kind of, that's how them ending up. But underneath Claudia Mossop, most of them areas there was PMP. But so that's why I said just be careful. So that's why you see the lady I tried to challenge you because she wants to say Willie was never a Laborite. So and it's possible.
Look here.
Because,
all right, let me interject. That's I am born and raised in a Jew and so on. So when they had came into the community, that was what the same gunmen them were saying, that them are Laborite. So
that's what I'm just saying is that what I'm saying though, and that could be the, you understand, that could be the impression. But you understand, and that's possibly true too. You understand? I don't know how that goes. But the only thing I'm just saying is that the details of it is that those areas there, you understand, Lizard Town, that is in back at Tivoli, that's was PMP. You understand? Starting every night. Anytime I'm ready, I'm going mother house. You understand? Any night. You know the man they're not fearful like that. A man that, you understand, the man that handle themselves and, you know, he wasn't no coward. You understand?
I don't call people like him brave because criminal are not brave than brave, and I'm a criminal. You understand what I'm saying?
No, I'm saying, I'm never saying brave. I'm just saying he wasn't a coward. What I'm just saying, that area there, what I'm just saying is that, and I like say him did a hangout with Claudia Mossop them or anything like that because you know they wouldn't have that. You understand? Them serious like him too. Just like how him serious, them serious too. You know? But that's the whole thing of it is that, you know, things like that. And you understand, we can't give the details. Another details I can give you. Okay, even the part when them say Dodos is not Jim Brown's son. All right. No, with that, no. Yeah, the argument because it was short. All of them things there. But you know, in life, people don't understand how genetics go.
Yeah, because most Jamaicans are dummy.
But the thing about it is this, though. When Patsy started to deal with him father, his father was nobody. And father wasn't, him don't come from around here.
Me know say a Rosestown him come from.
Yeah. Him don't come from Rosestown either. But as a little boy, his parents never come from there.
Where Jim Brown come from?
I don't even know, but the point of it
is... I tell you, say a Rosestown, look here, me talk to him.
Country, him come from, his parents come from country, man.
Yeah, him from...
I don't know exactly where.
Them come from one place at St. Elizabeth named Slipe.
Good, all right.
Yes.
What I'm saying, I don't know the exactly.
Yeah,
but that's the point, what I'm just saying.
But Jim Brown come from country. Jim Brown a Kingstonian and a Rosestown in Barn and Grove.
No. him come from country with them at a certain age.
No, man. But
You understand?
hey, look here.
No, man.
Look
This
here.
is something where me I tell you straight.
No, but look here.
You understand?
Me I tell about a man. Me I tell about a man. He used to live in the same yard with him at a Rose
That
Town.
man don't know. You know why him don't know?
Oh,
Let me tell you why him don't
no,
know.
what you mean the man
Let
don't
me
know?
tell you why him don't know. Let me tell you why him don't know.
Yeah.
And they'll say, even if him know, him don't remember or whatever.
No,
the
man.
point of it.
Them man, they're all. Look here.
Let me tell you why it is.
Which part?
Jim
Look here.
Brown. What I'm saying, when Claudia mass up a run.
No, we're not talking about Claudia. We're not
Right,
Claudia muscles. You're talking about Jim
no,
Brown.
just hear what I'm saying. Just hear the argument. Just hear the argument. When Claudia mass up had the control of it, when Claudia mass up dead, who took over?
Me not come from down there. You have to tell me them thing there.
All right, good. So it wasn't Jim Brown, you know. It's a man that them call. His name is, oh God, Bayer.
Yeah.
That's the man name.
Yeah.
His name is Bayer.
Yeah, that's why in the truth when I say I got bodyguard, that's why I'm dead.
Exactly. Now you're there on it with me now. You're there with me now. Good.
Yeah,
so what I'm just saying is that when Patsy there with Jim, you understand? Jim wasn't notorious like that as yet. You understand? So by the time she had daughters for him, you know, he didn't have the wealth, the material, and all of them things there. No, he didn't have all of that. You understand? So so by time so he ended up rising in the ranks because when but even when Mossop died, you know, he wasn't the one. They had a guy named Bayer because he was the killer. And you understand? He was the one that to take over. The thing is, he thought that that's the way how Claudia run the place, which that wasn't the real way how the place was run. The real way how the place was run, not only Claudia Mossop was a rough guy, but he was also diplomatic. He understood how to get people together. So Jim figured out that from him. And it ended up that him and Vivian became good friends. And when I talk about how Jim died in the prison, I know how Jim died in that prison. After Jati died, because Jim had a smoking problem. He smoked coke. You understand? And after Jati died, I don't know if the police them was here that he was going to try to make an escape or whatever. But how that fire started, I believe, I don't know for sure, you know, but I believe a smoke. Jati, his son, died, and he loved Jati. That's his favorite son. And I believe he was smoking, and that fire got away on him. And the people them outside, the police them thought maybe he might try to escape or something like that. But it wasn't so. The fire really got away on him. And ending up, he couldn't control that. You understand? That's how he ended up dying. No conspiracy of anything like that. Because, let me tell you, while Jim run down there with Baskin and all of them, and Jim run down there, then when that cocaine's out and then started to freebase and things like that, his son Jati, Vivian wrote it in the book too. His son Jati called Vivian up and said, your friend down here will make an idiot of himself. Because his friend, he understand and smoke. And I saw Vivian them sent him. And when him come up, them Vivian kind of get the man them who are smoked too, from that them don't associate with him in order to get back to Jim, because him valued the asset of Jim, because Vivian was always afraid of Bayer and the youth them around Bayer. And he was happy when Jim Brown got the control of it, because when Jim them got the control of it, it made the
that
situation.
That was after Bayer was killed.
Huh?
That was after Bayer was killed.
Which one was after Bayer was killed?
No, that's after Bayer died. That's how he become the.
No, during even what I'm just saying. One time, Bayer eventually died after. No, but the reason how Jim get to run the place, after him kill Star and after him kill them man, there were bodyguards here and things like that. A man wanted Jim threatened some other people because Bayer threatened some other people because Jim was able to overpower him. You know what Jim done? Mm-hmm. They made sure that Bayer didn't have any gun. Mm-hmm. And that's how they took away his power. So when they made sure he didn't have any gun, and so them took away a man or Bayer accosted the man and I say him would do something to the man. And the man said to him, "No man, me turn you over, man, me kill." And when Jim got that message said that the man said that to Bayer, Jim drove up the man and said to the man, "This is how you get solid control of the place, you know. I'm just showing you how life is." Him said to the man, say, "No man, nobody can kill Bayer." You understand? Not Tivoli man killed Bayer. And I saw Bayer did it. Not by the Tivoli man, no, because I saw Jim get to run the place. Because meanwhile, Bayer would have hurt Jim and would have killed Jim and things like that. Jim didn't do that. So the man them that was loyal to Bayer ended up becoming loyal to him. So that is the way how he was able to consolidate the place and turn most of the places then around here into labor right, to control it. You understand? Because he was able, he had that skill. The skill of getting people together, the one thing or whatever, he was able to do that, and he was able to do it effectively. You understand? So I saw them story that go. I'm just showing you in life. Sometimes you think it's the baddest man we get for control. It's really not so. You understand? It's those who is able to who has the ability.
One of the baddest police for the day was Kingston. When he Piggy Williams. Him know all of the man them thing there, and him say back then, them used to kill Denton police like daily, all for the month, all 10 police the man them from Tivoli kill. And Denton. And him say sometime in time Jim Brown when them even the time in time Jim Brown them go up Rima and kill the bully for people them. And Jim Brown about 40 man from Tivoli with rifle walk past Denton police station.
No man, easy thing that man. 40 man strong man there. Easy thing that for them man. There's no running. There's no running. There's no running there. As I say, you understand that's how the system,
So you said Jim Brown was a cokehead too?
Eh?
He was a cokehead too?
Yeah, no, what I'm just saying is that when it first came out, them used to smart it in the dollar bill them first. Them used to pass it around in the US dollar bill then.
Oh, so you used to take it, you used to take coke too?
No. No. But I mean, sometimes me I look at you. As I say, when we come 1988, me about 18 years old. But so as I look at you too, as me over here, we used to see how them do it. Them pass it in the dollar bill. That's when you understand. And then afterwards, then you understand the man them did already a pre-base it already. Them did put it in them slips. You understand? Until eventually, it came out So them learn how to cook it and smoke it like that. So you understand? Yeah, man. So a lot of the man them usually do it, and because they never know it was so addictive. So you never hear of a man named Barry Percy.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So yeah, man. And so none of that was the downfall of them man. Them man. You understand? Because it controls you, man. They think they can control it, you know. But it controls you. You understand? But yeah, man, so that's how I believe that he died.
There was a MIU soldier that was there when him dead and him thing. You understand? That was present.
Yeah.
And it's on the channel. You understand? Because it was the same day that him son buried.
Okay, right. Yeah, man, I believe that day he was smoking. I believe that. And I believe that's what, you understand? So that fire that happened to him, it wasn't any, I know the rumors them was out. Say that he might try to escape. It was all over, and I'm sure everybody heard of it, but the Jamaican government wasn't letting him out. You understand? PMP, you understand? PMP wasn't going to send him out. They didn't care, you understand? They didn't care about it. Kind of like it was Kingdom or anybody like that. They didn't care. They wanted to, So he wasn't going to get out. So they had him on that heavy. And the U.S. government just sent him. The U.S. government just sent him back to Jamaica. Deported him. He recently got deported.
So what happened to Cowboy? What happened to Cowboy?
I couldn't tell you.
Oh.
I couldn't tell you. Remember I said to you, I don't really know him or know him like that. You understand? I hear some stories about him, but I've never met him. Like some man he met. But I know Gummy know him. I know Gummy very well. I know the bear know him very well.
Yeah, but say I do the son kill him though.
Say it again?
Say I do the son kill Gummy Bear.
I don't know because but you understand? During the incursion, I was in jail. So I couldn't tell you who killed who and all of the things and where it went on. But I know it went on. I couldn't tell you who done what or who not done what. I can't say. I couldn't say and I couldn't say. Straight up, I tell you. So I didn't know. Yeah. But one thing I know, what I can tell you about him, is that he used to live in America here too. And a guy, did you know say Gummy Bear get a shot in the head?
The incursion? We said Gummy Bear got what?
That's before he come back to Jamaica. Before him start work with Dodos them, before him become the right hand man for Dodos and everything. Him over here and a guy shoot him in the head. Them a juggle and thing. And the guy shoot him in the head and think him ever dead. And that him even was going to testify against the guy, Trying to give statement. You understand? Him even give statement. Trying to think him ever dead. And they have all of written or recorded statement, whatever they done. But he ended up living. So the state wanted him to come to court. And he ended up dodging them because he never knows him ever live. And that's how he ended up coming to Jamaica. You understand? So the shot was still in him too. Yeah, but he was able to survive it. The great deal, man.
All right, my brother, just give thanks and, thanks to the, thanks. You understand? Yeah.
All right, sir.
Blessed love, man. All right, cool.
All right, cool.
All right, do this, cousin.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, so we have come to the end of this conversation with Christopher Doodles Cook's cousin. Have you ever heard him at times being evasive? But that's how criminals are. You have to understand how criminals operate. Criminals at all times, they know that the first trait to become a criminal, you have to be dishonest. Criminals in a world now normally trust people who are outside of their circle or even in their circle because they know that their primary trait is to be dishonest. There's no honest criminals. So that's the reason why, question, when we ask him certain questions, he refused to answer straightforward because don't expect an honest criminal. So the interview surrounding the killing of Willie Agat and the Tivoli Gardens incursion, and you hear him paint a vivid picture of, volatile criminal landscape in Jamaica. Colin Man, also known as Gummy Bear, was a pivotal figure within this ecosystem. After surviving a near fatal shooting by one of his criminal associates in the United States, an incident prompted him to provide a statement to the police, believing that he was at death door. Gummy Bear returned to Jamaica to continue his life of crime. Despite his cooperation with law enforcement, his survival did not alter his path. Gummy Bear's return to Jamaica saw him re-engage in the same violent underworld, where betrayals and retribution were commonplace. His eventual death at the hands of Christopher Doodles Cook's son, Tittyman, was a direct consequence of complex loyalty and violent power struggles that characterized the Jamaican criminal scene. Gummy Bear's fatal mistake was killing one of Christopher Doodles Cook's trusted financial operative, a man with high-ranking status, a rear admiral hailing from Jamaica's uptown elite. In the end, Gummy Bear's story is one of betrayal, violence, and harsh consequences of a life entrenched in crime. His demise serves as a stark reminder of the unforgiving nature of Jamaica's criminal underworld, where the lines between power and survival are constantly blurred. So them send him straight to the departure because him loyalty, and that's how it is. As we tell you, there's no honest criminals. None. So Willie Agat, man, overstep his bone and pay the ultimate price for boxing. Dr. Omar Davis. And the system is always bigger than the criminals. So that's how these guys think they are, them bigger than the system. So you look up there, you can see the great Edward Seaga. He passed away a few years ago. One of the best Jamaican prime minister we ever had, because he was the only one that loved black people. He's the only one that lived amongst the people. When we say, in an abject poverty, although the man rich, man live around them, walk barefoot, did everything, live in a same board house as the poor people them. So he want to experience the life of poor people. No other politician in Jamaica cannot come as, when we say politician, we're a leader. The current prime minister, although him grew up in a board house at Spanish Town, as they have stated, his experience is totally different from Edward Seaga, because Edward Seaga was very consistent in what he has done. So you cannot compare both of them. Prime Minister didn't born rich, this one Andrew Holness. But he's not an Edward Seaga who is firm when it comes down to crime and criminality. Two different leaders. Edward Seaga is the best thing that ever happened to Jamaica. Although he was born in America, but he's a Jamaican at heart. His parents were Jamaican, they had business in Jamaica. And this is a man that have done so many things for the poor. Edward Seaga never encouraged black people to kill each other. Yes, he didn't do that. Edward Seaga didn't send a single Jamaican overseas to train in guerrilla warfare, using firearm and making a detonation of bombs. So that's why we have the utmost respect for him. So, as you have heard for yourself from this man, I don't know why a man gravitate and this allure of criminality, because at the end of the day, there's only two places that you're going to end up. prison, sharing cell with, with other men, where you shit, where you defecate, urinate, fart, snore, pass gas, eat, and get the aroma of feces in yourself for 12 hours every day. Yeah, so if you want to live like a pig, that's the place that you. So all of you, all the young men, them who are, that's the life that are, they might end up straight at the party lounge. And yeah, we want to thank all of you who have been very supportive of the Patreon squad. And we appreciate everything that you have done. So have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica, Young Police Channel, out.